If you are shopping for an RV and you're using RVtrader.com, we need to talk for a second because I found out something today that has definitely changed things for me, and it might change things for you too. I've been stuck in Texas for 4 months now. I never meant to be here that long, but it has to do with having to try and buy a new RV. I'm in a 1992 Bounder, and it's not really roadworthy anymore. I need to upgrade. So I've been looking different places. The main one has been RVtrader.com. I've also been looking on Craigslist and anywhere else I can find. And one thing I noticed is that Craigslist sellers were very responsive, but RV Trader sellers were not. I almost never would have one answer me back, and I just assumed they must have sold their RV or something like that, like why, I don't know why they aren't getting back to me, but it must not be available anymore, right? After a while, I felt like I just ran out of RVs. I'm like, I looked at everything. I spent so many days and weeks just looking for the right RV to be my next RV, and I couldn't get any response for the things that I liked, and I thought, I just have run out of RVs. I don't know what to do, and I made this decision that I would get an interim RV that wouldn't be my dream RV. It would just be like something that's better than what I have, something roadworthy that maybe I could do some renovations on, something that will hold its value and I can resell it maybe in 6 months when hopefully I can find the right thing. But then yesterday everything changed again because a new RV popped up and it was wonderful, and so I messaged the seller and I thought it has to be available, right, because they just listed it. But by today they hadn't gotten back to me, and I thought I'm going to send them another message. And that's when I finally realized, maybe I'm a little slow, but I finally realized I don't think my messages are going through. I did some poking around and it seemed like maybe 3 sellers had ever gotten my messages. And so I contacted their customer service, which is really not for buyers, but anyway, it's really for the sellers because they pay to be on the site. I contacted them, and somehow magically when I was on the phone with them, my message went through, just that one. The other ones are just lost forever, I guess. And I realized in that case, I have so many RVs to choose from because the sellers weren't not getting back to me because they sold their RV. They just never got my messages. So now I went from no RVs to, 5 RVs to choose from. So definitely that's something to check. Check your messages. Use a regular web browser on a laptop or whatever and check your messages and make sure that they sent on RVtrader.com, just to make sure that sellers are actually getting your messages. And sellers should probably do that same thing too.